County. We are here at the Farmers Market in Shelby in the beautiful pavilion, and we're going to be making salad in the month of May. What an appropriate time and what an appropriate place to buy our salad greens. I'm here with Nancy Kong. She will be talking about the nutritional value in another segment of the show, and then I've also encouraged her to cook for us. Of course, she don't cook salad, we're just going to put it together, but this will be a great, and it'll be a little bit different for you all to watch. So we're going now, and we're moving over to Jason Parker, who operates the berry fields, and look at all of his lettuces. I'm standing here with Jason, who is the owner, and he and his wife, Emily Parker. And look at this, heads of lettuce. Is this not amazing? Jason, tell us about all of your lettuce baskets.
Well, basically, they're just, we came up with this for people who were on the go and didn't have time to go to the field or the garden.
Right.
And it's got just a mixed variety of lettuce.
Well, can you name the different lettuces, please?
This is a red oak leaf. That's a green oak leaf.
Okay.
This is called magenta. That's the name of it.
Okay.
There's all different varieties. This is a panise, and these are in some of the baskets also.
Oh.
This is a green butterhead. It's got the softer texture.
Oh. And what about, do we have romaine here?
This is romaine.
All right.
That's a green summer crease, which it gives you more iceberg, but it's got the same texture kind of as an iceberg, but it's actually got vitamins.
Right.
Yeah. But then it's got different textures and slightly different tastes. Just like these romaine.
Now, is that with the romaine that you have the same as this one right here, or are they different?
This is the coastal star, the name of it. This is the green fox.
Oh my. Okay.
Who
knew there were this many lettuces? And you sell them, and the beautiful part about your boxes is that you can trim up. Can you demonstrate how you trim and then it grows back?
Yes, I take the outer leaves, I come around and you want to take so much off, but you don't want to get into the heart, you'll kill it.
Okay.
If you get into the center, into the heart of it, right in there, you'll kill it.
All right.
But as long as you can take the leaves off halfway down, and they'll be fine, and they'll come back.
Okay. So, can you pick that up, Joseph, just so that our viewers can see? All right. There we go. Like clipping about halfway.
Yes.
And so all you have to do is water.
You can water. Not over water.
Would you pour water? Is that how you water? Or
I water them overhead. I just water them overhead like it's raining.
Oh, okay.
I got a shower head on the nose of it.
Yeah. How easy is that? You put this on your back porch or your front porch, you keep it watered and have fresh greens till what, end of June?
Yes, and it's durable too. Lettuce can go down to 15 degrees and freeze solid, and it's great. It won't die.
Right.
So it's very durable.
Oh. Well, Jason, thank you so much for this. And very fit. Now, do you sell anything at your place? Okay. You're strictly here.
You can call me if you can call us. If you can come out at the time after I'm on work, then you can get it.
Okay.
But as far as during the day, I'm not there.
Right. All right. Well, thanks again, Jason. Berry fields, and you have a lot of other things at the farmers market as well. So we're going to move on and show you some other things that we're going to put together to make a salad for Nancy. We're here at Under the Sun Farms, and Nancy is going to select some more things to put in her salad. We have the spicy microgreens. I can attest for sure they're delicious. I have not tried the sunflower shoots, but all such additions to your salad dressing. We have these beautiful red spring onions. Do they have a name?
Red spring onions.
Red spring onions, good. And radishes. Look at these. Are these really hot or are they pretty mild?
They're fairly mild. The white ones are a little bit hot, but all the rest are mild.
Okay, good. And you have really a mixture here, don't you? Oh, fabulous. Okay, so Nancy, do you want to do this?
Oh, so one other thing.
Yes.
Bagged spinaches. So we've talked about spinach before, so we'll be adding that to our salad. And of course, I've got a grocery list here, so that we're good to go. We'll choose a bag of spinach. Here.
Okay.
And
how about
let's get a sunflower shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And we'll get a bunch of radishes. Right. So we'll be able to taste the difference.
Okay. Good.
And spring onions. We'll want to have a bunch of spring onions.
Right. Oh, terrific.
We've
To
got
add
a
to our
grocery list.
lettuce.
That's right.
Great.
We have quite a salad.
Okay. Well, we're here with Lloyd Lewis.
Right.
He's the farmer that farms everything. Of course, he has all these beautiful sweet potatoes.
Those are cured out from last year.
Oh, they are beautiful. Yeah, these are last year's. But I want to know how you can have a cucumber like this in the month of May.
That's greenhouse.
Greenhouse.
Organic greenhouse.
Oh my gracious sakes. Well, I know you want some of these for our salad, Nancy, so pick out what you'd like.
Thank you. We are making a salad that will have quite a variety. So we'll talk about how to select. Get some small ones here.
You're small or large, they all good.
Right,
They're all the same kind?
They are.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is great. And of course, Lloyd, you'll have sweet potatoes through what, up until June maybe?
We'll have sweet potatoes almost, but we may sell out by the time new ones come in.
Really?
Still got some there.
My gracious. Well, you know, we've been in your little hothouse, or your big hothouse, really, which keeps them cured. Cures them.
That'll give us a good variety there.
Okay.
It'll let us know what we owe.
All right, so we're
$2.50. $2.50.
$2.
That wins on the scale. Right? 2.5. We'll have a greenhouse tomatoes about 2 weeks.
Whoa.
That's exciting.
Whoa,
We'd love to
yeah.
have some tomatoes on our salad, so we'll look
About 2
at
weeks
that.
we'll have greenhouse.
All right. Well, Lloyd,
Maybe a few before then, but a good minute for that.
yeah. Well, thank you so much. All right. Well, we've had our morning at the farmer's market with all our beautiful vegetables that we're going to put together with a salad. So stay tuned. We'll talk with Nancy about why we need to eat all this, and then she'll be cooking it. See you in a minute.
Be a part of building the future. Be a welder. The Welding Technology program at Cleveland Community College prepares you with the science, the technology, and the skills to be a successful welder. Experienced instructors using state-of-the-art equipment train students using industry-standard skills developed through classroom training and practical application. Successful graduates are in high demand and are employed as entry-level technicians in welding and metalworking industries. Learn more. Call Cleveland Community College at 704-669-4077.
Welcome to Meet Me at the Movies. I am Noel T. Manning II, hanging out with a bunch of cool folks.
Like Glenn from The Walking Dead.
The Critics' Choice Scholar Christian is not with us this week because he was smart.
Tim, how are you doing back over there on the Tim Cam?
Tim Cam.
Love is eternal.
Love is eternal.
Knows no date.
It knows no date. Keep
Which means we can run this more than once.
That's exactly right. Yep.
Oh, look at
He's celebrating.
He's celebrating. Ragnarok.
Was there a band called Striper?
Yes.
So there was?
Yes, absolutely. I have no idea. I just made that up.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Cleveland County. We are here today with Nancy Abasier-Kong again, and she is with Cooperative Extension, one of the agents here, and she knows everything there is to know about nutrition of all the greens that we're going to be talking about. So, we saw Jason Parker with his lettuce basket, and we are now with this lettuce basket. And Nancy, I'm going to turn it over to you, and you talk about why we need to eat all of this.
Okay. Well, Deborah, as you know, Cleveland County Kitchen is really focused on helping all of us to eat healthy and more nutritiously and with the seasons. So as we saw with the lettuce that Jason was showing us, there are different types of lettuces. And of course, this is one of the leafy greens that we've talked about, leafy greens. Sometimes it might have been dark leafy greens, collards and so forth, spinach just a month ago. And then now we've got lettuce. And this basket, which you noticed there at the farmer's market, there were different combinations
Oh, yes,
of lettuce,
yes.
depending on what you like. This one is leaf lettuces.
Okay.
So we have the red leaf here, and then the green leaf that just grows loose leaves. We'll be trimming these off, or you can let it continue to grow, and it will grow into a loose head.
Oh,
A
yeah,
loose
of
head.
course, yes.
And
Well, and then, of course, you all saw us going around to all the different stations and the different vegetables. So we have here, I believe you'll be using the majority of these in the salad that you'll be preparing in the cooking section of the show.
right, yes, and what we've done is just to go through and select things that were available. Now, if it were summer, we'd have tomatoes and some other things, or if our hydroponic producer had been at the market,
Right.
we would have had tomatoes. But we selected some traditional spring, winter, cool weather plants, things like radishes, and of course they come in different colors. We do have a purple radish that I've already cut.
All right.
Here's one. All right, so purple,
Okay.
red, white.
Oh, yes, right.
Then the carrots, and we know that carrots also come in different colors.
And
But-
as you're going through here, can we talk about perhaps some of the nutrients that are most concentrated in each of the vegetables?
Yes, we'd have a lot of vitamin A in both. The carrots, beta carotene, a
Okay.
lot in the carrots
Good.
as well. Vitamin C with our radishes.
Right?
And then as we come on over to the onions, these are spring onions.
And aren't they very
The red
beautiful?
spring
Ooh.
onions, we might have green spring onions, white.
Right.
Shallots, lots
Yes.
of, then later
Oh,
we'll have the
yes.
sweet onions, the vidalias and so forth. And of course, they are also a very nutritious product. And we'll have some information about the specific nutrients in some of these on in our fact sheet.
Yeah.
Some additional.
And then our
And
little cucumbers, aren't
cucumbers,
they precious?
which, as we knew, we were not looking for them because they're not grown in the field, but with greenhouses, they are
Oh,
available
everything's
to us.
possible.
Yes.
And our chives, and then, of course, our delicious cilantro.
Yes.
Do you know the nutrient, what's concentrated in here?
Well, all of these greens will have vitamin C, some vitamin K. Our lettuces will be high in vitamin K,
Okay.
which of course helps with blood clotting and
Yes,
so forth.
yes.
So there are lots of, if all of us ate more fruits and vegetables, we could prevent or help better manage about 2/3 of the chronic health conditions.
Oh, my goodness. I
So-
hope you listen to that. Do you want to say that one more time,
Right,
Nancy?
about 2/3 of the chronic health conditions, and often we have more than one, but can be
Yes.
managed, if not prevented, but at least managed and better controlled through diet. and that is eating more fruits and vegetables is high on that list.
Oh, well,
So
that's
a
wonderful
doable. It
news.
gives us some power in our own hands,
Yes,
some
and-
things that we can do.
Of course. And of course, Jason had like romaine lettuce, and he had the like the butter crunch lettuce. So remember what you saw at the farmer's market, because this is going on through the month of May on into June. So
Right,
we can
until our
really-
weather gets hot. And when
Right.
the weather gets hot, usually it's the end of our lettuces until fall. We can do a fall, another cool season,
Right,
you know, with
right,
the lettuces.
All right, now, yes, let's see how if you buy one of these or if you grow your own, this is how you need to do it. How to trim the leaves off to use.
And we're starting on the outside. We'll take the outer leaves. You want to leave the center crown.
Yes.
We're not going to cut that.
Yes.
And that way it will grow again. It will keep growing.
Correct.
So we'll just start here at the back on these outer leaves, and we'll take, leave about an inch or so there. And as we come around, we'll get some of this
Get
pretty,
some of the, can you get some of the
this
red?
red lettuce here.
All right, oh, yes.
So you can imagine just having this on your patio or in your garden where you can go out and pick your salad right when it's time to eat.
And then let's stick a little cilantro in here.
Yes. We'll get some
fabulous.
cilantro. We'll get, that'll be good there.
All right, and chives,
And,
chives, woohoo, we can do that.
All righty.
Give that a haircut. And will this grow back as well?
Now, I think it does, because again, we're not bothering the root,
Right,
but I will
right.
have to do some looking, and we'll
Right
have
here,
information.
Let's do one more little trim.
All
Okay,
righty.
there we go. All right,
Okay,
great,
and we'll
great.
maybe trim a little bit more here to make our salad, but this is the idea, that we can
Right, of
get
course,
some
we
of
have
these,
the
and
other
we're
side as
young.
well, and that's what we'll do when we're getting ready to make the salad for the next segment of the show.
But you're picking it when it's young and tender.
Yes.
Getting
Oh,
the tender
yes,
leaves.
yes, fabulous. All right, well, stay tuned. We're going to put Nancy, and we're going to give her an apron, and she's going to be cooking in the kitchen.
Hi, I'm Linda Hopper, and I'm excited about Woman to Woman right here on C19 TV. Each month, my guest and I will chat about issues relating to women in general, but with a special focus on women right here in Cleveland County. Our topics will range from serious issues such as domestic violence and workplace challenges to fun topics such as fashion and healthy lifestyles and much, much more. So please join me as we discuss the issues, interests, and inspiration of women everywhere on Woman to Woman.
She gets her hair from her mom, her eyes from her dad, and her drugs from her home medicine cabinet. Fact: more people die from drug overdoses than from car crashes or gun violence. And over 50% of those deaths are from prescription drugs. Prescription drug abuse is preventable. 1. Secure and take regular inventory of our medications. 2. Dispose of unused or expired medications. 3. Share this message with others. Be aware, don't share, lock your meds.
Well, here we are in the kitchen. As promised, Nancy's in her North Carolina Cooperative Extension apron, and we are going to build a salad. So show us, Nancy.
All right. We've just clipped our lettuces, and we could have had romaine and lots of other different types. We've washed it about 2 or 3 times, because we just put it in a bowl. Rather than your sink, use a bowl if you can with cool water.
Well, but let's show how a salad spinner works, Nancy. 'Cause
Okay.
It's just
But
almost.
then lifting out, not draining, lifting out your
Right,
lettuce
right.
into your spinner. And then we're going to just, whatever type of spinner, and if you don't have a spinner, you can use paper towels or a clean dish
like
towel.
a terry towel.
Yes.
And you twirl it around.
You can twirl it, or
that
you can
that
blot it.
works. Good.
So you can
Okay,
see
that's
kind of
probably-
noisy.
Yeah, that's
But what that's doing, and you'll be surprised at how much of the liquid,
Oh,
and if
right.
you'll show
See?
them how
Look at
much
that.
water has drained out of
Exactly.
that.
So.
Okay,
Okay.
and now we are able to just pour this into our salad bowl.
All right. I'll
And-
take care of this.
All righty.
Okay.
That'll all go together.
So that's the lettuce that we just trimmed.
And then also you can have other types of greens. We're going to add in some spinach. The darker the greens, the more nutrient dense.
Ah, that's good to know.
Our lettuce is there.
Okay.
And then we'll have parts of, now in the build your own salad, it could be like a salad bar where you just set things there.
Oh, and everybody
Go
can
ahead
add
and
what
prepare
they
your
wanted,
greens
what
and
they
you can just
wanted,
prepare
sure.
what you want. But I assume you want some of everything.
Oh, yes,
We'll
yes.
just put a little of everything in.
Good.
So we're going to do some cucumbers
Okay.
and carrots.
And of course, these are all from the farmer's market.
And this, the carrots, I did not peel. If you're getting tender carrots,
Oh.
just use your vegetable brush and,
Whoops. Well, there we go.
well,
we can
scrub,
make do. Exactly.
right,
Scrub that.
scrub your
All right.
vegetables and then they're ready to go in.
Fabulous.
Another interesting item were this.
We picked those up at the market.
farmer's market.
Uh-huh.
So we
And
could
these
put
are
these on
sunflower sprouts.
Sunflower sprouts.
Okay.
So we'll put a few of those in, or you could put those on the top.
All right.
Then we'll have our radishes.
Okay.
So we'll add
all the
in
different
some
color
radishes.
All right.
And
then let me
our
hold this for you. The
onions.
onions. We've got some green and the red.
onions there.
And then, of course, you've got
We
your
could-
eggs here
right.
to show that you can also add that.
If we're wanting to make our salad more like a meal, then we can add protein, which could be eggs, it could be our chickpeas, which
Okay.
we've used the low sodium
All right.
chickpeas, so we'll go ahead and add a few of those
You've
in.
actually rinsed those.
Right.
After you drained it, you rinsed
We
them.
drained the liquid off, rinsed them, and then now we're letting them drain.
And then don't forget our chives and our cilantro.
Yes, so we'll add in some chives here, some cilantro.
And just the leaves. I noticed you're leaving just the
We'll-
stems.
Right, we'll leave the stem, and we could chop a little bit of this, but we'll
Toss it
just
in.
break it up in
Toss
here.
it in.
And with your lettuces, you could also tear those, or you can chop, either way.
Okay. We have some
And we've got some fruit,
strawberries.
that's right, we've
Oh,
got
my
some strawberries.
And of course, you can also have grapes, which are not in season.
Grapes,
but
apples.
We could put some muscadines in here when they're ready to go.
Oh, that's right, and a few toasted of the sliced almonds.
And you did toast those in
I
the
did,
oven.
right. I toasted them actually in a dry pan. But you
Oh.
can toast in a 350 oven
Oh,
for
perfect.
about 3 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
So it doesn't take very long, and in a dry skillet, just a skillet. And again, you'll have to watch it. They will toast before you know
I'm
it.
sure they will.
So our recipe, we're going to make our dressing, and then we'll let each person add on the amount they want of
Well, yeah,
that.
and I can hold that.
But we've got, this is a 3-ingredient balsamic vinaigrette. So we're starting with a half cup of olive oil.
Okay. And notice she's just putting it in a little jar,
Right, we're going to
a
use,
jelly jar.
that's our shaker. Now we could put this in a bowl and whisk also.
Well, oh, yes,
And then
of course.
3 tablespoons of our balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
So 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Okay. Good deal.
All right, and then we'll finish up with just a little bit of Dijon, about a half of a tablespoon
And
of Dijon.
that's mustard. So
Mustard.
it's going to be kind of spicy.
And
won't
what
it?
Dijon mustard will do is act as the emulsifier, for it'll keep the oil and the vinegar then suspended.
Okay, so it
So
will
that-
all be what
Now,
a
we
great.
still may have to shake because when our next recipe that I prepared earlier, it used also Dijon, and you'll see what it looks like when we come
Okay.
back to it.
So if you want to have a liquid and an oil together, add mustard or what else?
Well, there are some other things you can do. We can do this with lemon juice, or we can do some other emulsifiers, but we'll have
Okay.
several recipes on our fact sheet.
Right. Well, that's great.
So we're just
Okay.
going to shake. I'll let you
Okay.
shake just a little
can
bit
do
there.
that.
All right.
But
And then when we're ready to serve, that we'll pour on the amount.
and it's all mixed up,
See,
folks.
Then you'll store that in the refrigerator and then just shake it when you're ready to use.
All right, and then you've also put together another salad.
Right, you saw that we had, we got all that beautiful spinach.
Yes, we did.
So this recipe is a quinoa strawberry salad.
Quinoa.
Quinoa.
Which comes in
You
a bag.
most often see it as white,
Or
but we're using the red.
Red.
It also
Okay.
comes as black or tricolor.
Okay.
But, so our recipe calls for
And
us to...
quinoa is an ancient grain, am I not correct?
Yes, it is. So when we're looking for whole grains, this is one of the ones that we are very familiar with. Brown rice,
Right.
bulgur, quinoa would be another that we could just add to our salad here, or just like we
course.
have here.
Right.
So the recipe calls for cooking 1/2 cup in 1 3/4 cup of water, or you could use a broth if you wanted to. But it made about 2.5 to 3 cups cooked.
Whoa, oh, yes,
So I
yes.
spread
of
that out
course.
and let it cool, and then this is what it looks like if you're not
Okay.
familiar with quinoa.
Okay, and so I think we can do that like right here. It looks
And if
like
you want to
that.
add a little more into our
I'll
salad,
be happy to. Woo-hoo.
and then
we need a
our
little bit more.
spinach is instead of the leaves, just the flat leaves, it calls for it to be chiffonade, which
That's a
means
new
cut
word.
in ribbons.
Chiffonade.
And so, right, what you would do is to roll, maybe take about 6 or so, roll them up like you would if you're doing herbs.
Oh, yeah.
And then you'll just do a fine
Slice like that.
slice.
There we
So
go.
that gives us
Chiffonade.
chiffonade.
Okay.
Chiffonade. So when it calls for that,
And
then
then-
our
and then you have-
strawberries,
oh,
and
let's
you can
put those
add all of
in.
those in.
No, I think we
I
need
wanted
to.
us to see all the ingredients that we use,
yes.
and then we mixed up the dressing and pour it on.
And is it the same
It
dressing?
is a different combination, but the same ingredients. This is 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
1 teaspoon of Dijon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
So we just shake and add. I'm not going to put all of it on. You know, you can always add more, but you can't get any out.
Right.
So
Right.
do remember to.
right.
And then that's our quinoa strawberry salad.
Oh, it looks fabulous.
And this is one of
Nancy.
our med instead of meds. We're wanting to use Mediterranean style eating plan instead of taking so many medications. Again, we go back to
yes.
that fruits and vegetables and how it can help us to be more
And the
healthy.
percentage is what, 2/3?
2/3
Of the diseases that people have
Right.
could be eliminated by,
or could be impacted, maybe
controlled, maybe.
managed.
There we go.
Right.
There we go.
With our eating more fruits and vegetables. It's something we all need to do.
Oh, yes.
Fortunately, we have the farmer's market.
We do, we
So-
do, and with all, and with
And you
with
see how
wonderful
quick and easy.
recipes.
How quick and easy it is.
Oh, yes. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you've learned a lot today about what we have at the farmer's market and then how to put it all together. So we'll see you next month.